Welcome to the revamped JayDeeMCPlus channel. This used to be my shorts channel, but you'll notice that the shorts are still there. I probably won't be doing any shorts on this channel, but what the purpose is for this channel is, well, this is where everything that is not on my main channel is going to go. On my main channel, I am doing just Let's Plays, tutorials, and an upcoming podcast. I'll talk about these in a little bit. However, this video is going to tell you everything I'm going to be doing. And what I'm going to be doing, I will be replying to comments. So any comments that really deserve a video, I'm going to be making. Also, I'll be doing a lot of vlog style videos where I'm talking. Like I said, this is going to be my talking channel. And hopefully we'll have some interesting topics. And it's really just any non-Let's Play, non-tutorial videos. So, as I said, I'm going to be talking about a lot of things. Now, I'm going to be including things about just being a YouTuber in general. Not just playing Minecraft, but doing YouTube. And I'm going to be walking around this world while I do it. And I think that'll give you an interesting thing to look at while I'm talking. So, as for what is coming in 2024, now I already have mentioned podcast. This podcast, I'm going to be announcing the title of it once the first episode is up, which should be this weekend. This podcast is going to be all about being in general, a Minecraft YouTuber, what goes on behind the scenes, and I will touch on a few things like streaming on Twitch as well as other games when it comes up, of course. First, the first podcast episode will be just me talking about the podcast itself, but I will have guests. I've already had several people who expressed interest in being guests in the podcast, and that is going to be very interesting. We're not going to be doing the typical interview style. It's going to be discussions about whatever topic we decide we want to talk about. And it could deviate and go on to something that might be interesting to both of us and to the listener, of course. And the podcast will be up on my main channel, JayDeeMC. Secondly, we've got the 3 Let's Plays. So, right now I am doing my long-term survival world called Labyrinthum. Now, this is going to be going for a very, very long time as I develop an entire world. It's going to be story-based. Well, it is story-based. It's less about survival, more about building and lore. And, well, of course, there is survival involved because it is done in survival. I have died several times already in one single episode. So that's going to be interesting, and I have to go to the Nether very soon, and I'm in a very bad location, so I might die again. The second series is, of course, Hardcore. I'm currently working on the next episode of the Hardcore series, and it's a pain cutting down mangrove trees. Massive, massive pain. I hope you appreciate what I'm doing for you. And, of course, the other one is the Create series. This is the Create Perfect World mod pack that was created by Mr. Beardstone. So I am using that and thoroughly enjoying it and finding it very difficult because for a lot of the stuff in that series or in that mod pack, you need a lot of resources. And I am lacking in a lot of them, so I spend a lot of time gathering resources. But building this stuff, everything's new to me. So it's like I'm starting a totally new game. It's really interesting just going through that. And of course, the tutorials are going to keep continuing. Every Tuesday there will be a new easy Minecraft tutorial. That series has been going since 2019, and I'm not going to stop. My original goal was to do a tutorial on every single block, item, biome, mob, etc. in the game. and with all the updates, I can't keep up. But I will be doing one of the blocks in the 1.21 update for next week's video. So I'm going to finally be going into those. The reason I've been delaying on those is because, as we have seen, some things have changed from snapshot to snapshot. So I don't want to completely focus on doing them too early, because I'll have to redo the video anyways. And I don't really want to do that. But yeah, tough blocks are coming. I'll be talking about that. So those are the main things for my main channel. I'll be focusing on Let's Plays, tutorials, and the podcast. And I should mention the podcast will be every 2 weeks. Let's Plays will be whenever I get them done. Depends on what I'm doing in each episode. The create videos take longer. And tutorials will be every Tuesday, possibly more often. It depends on, well, a few things. Motivation being one of them. The other thing, different platform, Twitch. I have finally resumed regular streaming on Twitch. That's right. So I am streaming Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. That's Mountain Time in North America. And I'm going to try to continue doing that for as long as I can. I may add another day, depending on the amount of time I've got. This is where I'm doing SMP playing. So I play on Adultscraft and, of course, our community server, Brambles. So I'm dedicating 1 day for each of them each week. I will, of course, be playing in them off camera, off stream as well. I don't plan on playing on them only once a week. That's not enough, is it? But I think what we're going to do, before we finish off this video, I'm going to do a comment. I did receive a comment on my Warden versus Wither video. It was this Minecraft science video. That series is not continuing on my main channel. If I ever do anything about it, it'll be on this channel. So, the comment was, no, it will be fair if Wither fly, because Warden, Sonic Boom, you made unfair round. Okay. This is not the only time I've received a comment like this. Some people think that I am making it unfair. But the thing is, when you're doing a scientific study, you set conditions. The conditions were that the mobs have to be within reach of each other at all times, which meant I had to put them in a box that they could not destroy. And as a result, we had a battle between the Warden and the Wither. Now, letting the Wither fly, okay, I could have done that. The thing is, I did test it before I recorded the video. I did not get this on camera. But Withers can get distracted by other things and then fly off in the distance, going after other mobs. And that was a little bit annoying. Wardens as well, they can get distracted and start going after other things as well. So yeah, and there's no way you can turn this into like setting in peaceful mode so nothing spawns. Nah, that doesn't work. Because, you know, neutral mobs, they will still spawn. So it's kind of hard to set conditions like that. So it was an experiment where I wanted to see what would happen when these two were constantly facing each other. And that's it. I didn't want them just flying off or wandering off and going their own way, because that wouldn't have been much of a fight, would it? All right, well, that is all for today. I'll be making these discussion videos quite regularly. I'm not sure how often. If I feel like it, I might even do them daily, which would be an interesting thing. I'll be going into various topics, addressing different comments. And they won't be very long, usually less than 10 minutes. All right. So, thank you for watching, and I'll be back very soon with another one. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.